Hi, I'm Kristy Serini.
And I'm Ali Vuno.
Welcome back to our third podcast.
Nothing drastic really changed in the music industry and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's been the same. We haven't heard a lot of new songs lately. We have the top 5 artists, and that really hasn't changed. Number 1 is Drake. Number 2 is The Weeknd. Then we have number 3, Taylor Swift. Number 4, Fetty Wap. And then 5, Justin Bieber. So that's been, none of them have really come out with any new songs, except The Hills has been popular by The Weeknd the past couple of weeks. It's a pretty good song.
And The Weeknd, his album came out the end of August. Drake had his mixtape with Future, and Justin's album is coming out very soon, so.
There's a lot of hype over that one.
Yes.
Very exciting. And so they've also given us a little teaser of One Direction's new song, Perfect, and a lot of people are excited for that to come out. So it's only 15 seconds. That's it.
Dramatic.
So yeah, it's very dramatic, and I think it's going to be good. It doesn't really sound like something that they've come out with before, because I know sometimes it can be repetitive, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited to hear it, and I'm excited to see how strong their vocals are going to be and everything.
Especially without Zayn.
Yeah. And then I think also Louis and Liam did an interview with someone, and they were talking about when Zayn left. And they were saying that it wasn't really ever his thing. He had a different style of music, and maybe that was one of the reasons why it just didn't work out. But I think he's coming out with his own stuff, so everyone's kind of going their separate ways, and especially with their split coming.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna.
I just don't understand why if he didn't enjoy it as much as the other guys did, why he didn't leave earlier.
Yeah, I guess he felt kind of bad and was just waiting for the right time, but it makes you kind of think was his heart ever in it or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Selena Gomez has come out with a new song called Same Old Love, and I actually like this song. I think it's different from what she's come out with before, and she hasn't been doing a lot lately since her song The Heart Wants What It Wants came out, or even Good For You, but I think I like it. It's different. At some points, I think she sounds like Charlie XCX to me in the chorus.
I think she wrote the song for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. So that song is good.
And that was the second single from her album, which came out last week. And I think that's been doing really well on the charts, and it's her second solo album without her band.
Yeah.
And especially with not being under Disney's label anymore, she can really do more with her music and have less boundaries. So
yeah, exactly. I feel like everyone starts out on Disney. So many stars have gotten their start on even Disney or Nickelodeon, and then they have to follow all their rules, and they're not allowed to express themselves. But it's good that people are breaking out from that and doing their own thing, and I think it's good for her that she's coming out with another solo album. So
yeah, especially after this whole thing, how she had lupus and she was getting treatment and stuff, she's back, and she wants to show everyone that this is her revival, without Justin Bieber. It's just a new
It's
Selena.
funny, they've each come out with new albums, or are coming out with new albums, and they're going their separate ways, and it's both around the same time, so I think there's a lot of controversy about that, but
yeah.
I think both of them will be good, and I know that they had a hard breakup, but it is what it is.
She'll get over it.
So Jingle Ball announcements have been starting to come out with their lineups. So you have some of the artists for us of who's going to be there?
Well, almost every big radio station around the country have their own Jingle Ball, whether it's small or big. New York's is really big because it's at Madison Square Garden, and they usually have the biggest acts there. But I know this year they have The Weeknd and Calvin Harris, Fifth Harmony, Nick Jonas, a lot of other people. I can't remember right now, but
yeah, but I'm excited for it. I think that a lot of the artists are good, and they're going to be all good together. That would definitely be a good performance to go and see. I wish I could go.
Yeah, same. Like, tickets are so hard to get, and if you do get them, they're really expensive. But also, like, Demi and Selena are performing, which is good for them because they're both having albums this month, so they can, like, really get it out there. Yeah. Whether they go on tour after or not. So.
And then Demi's album is also coming out soon, so are you excited for that?
Yeah, I saw Demi in concert last year, and I thought she was really good. Like, she's a great performer and stuff. She has good music. And this album, she hasn't come out with an album for, like, over 2 years. So I think she's, like, trying to change her style of music a little bit and showing that she's more, like, confident, which is the name of her album. So, like, Selena, she really has, like, no boundaries, and she'll speak her mind if she wants to, and this album will really show that side of her.
Yeah, I think that she has a very strong and powerful voice, and her topics of her songs are very moving and powerful, can speak to a lot of people, and I think she's always been very motivational, which is one thing that I like about her. So I'm excited to hear it, and I mean, I liked a lot of songs on her last album, so hopefully it's just as good or even better.
Same. And I know Ariana Grande's new single, she's been counting down the days for, like, weeks now, and it's called Focus. And she just released the single cover, and she's blonde, which is a little confusing.
Yeah,
but
it's different.
Yeah, but she, on her YouTube channel, she released, like, almost a trailer for it, of her, like, explaining the meaning behind it. So I thought that was, like, a good way to show, like, the true intentions behind this song, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited too. I follow her on Instagram, so she started posting the, like, pixelated, like, version of the picture, and it was really confusing. A lot of people were like, what's going on and everything, and we're excited to see what it was going to be. And so now that, like, we know what this title is going to be, everyone's really excited for it.
I know we talked about Justin Bieber a lot, but he is really coming back in a big way, and he recently released the album cover of his next album, Purpose, which is coming out on November 13th. And a few days ago, I saw him tweet Ariana Grande, like, pre-order this Friday, are they ready? And then she says, like, what do you mean? Like, the song, like, as a joke. So I don't know if they're going to have a collab on the album or, like, a mashup, like she performed One Last Time in What Do You Mean at one of her shows.
Yeah.
So
I think that she would be really good collaborating with him. I know she's collaborated with a lot of different artists, and it's always turned out great. So I think with her vocals and, like, Justin Bieber's vocals, when they come together, it'll be really cool.
Yeah, and they are all under the same manager, Scooter Braun, who's also managing, like, Tori Kelly and a lot of other up-and-coming artists. So
I think it would be cool if, like, all of the people who are under, like, his management did a big concert or, like, a festival, because I know he has a lot of people signed, but that would be really cool to get everyone, like, interested in the music that he's producing.
Yeah.
A lot of new fall trends coming out that people have been wearing, and I think fall is one of my favorite seasons to dress up for because of the colors, and it's, like, borderline cold, but it's still hot enough to wear certain things. But what have some of the big trends been that you've been seeing?
Well, I know, not besides trends, like, a lot of fall colors have been really, like, popular, like maroon, burgundy colors, and, like, army green, and like army green jackets and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot of that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have been wearing those colors. Maroon is, like, one of my favorite colors. I have so many outfits that are that color. So that's why I love this season or whatever. But also, something that's been big, and it was big last year too, was the long sleeve shirts with a vest over it, which I love vests. They keep you warm or whatever. But also, we have, I think plaid has been big lately, or a lot of
flannels.
Yeah. People have been wearing flannel a lot, whether it's, like, wearing it or tying it around the waist. And I think that looks good. And what else? We've also seen a lot of riding boots, I think.
Yeah.
With the tall socks with ruffles or buttons or something. I have a few pair of those.
Good old Converse.
Oh, yes.
You can't
Converse
go wrong.
Come back. High tops are popular again. They always seem to come back sometime during the year. And what else?
Can't go wrong with the sweatshirt, you know.
Can't go wrong with
Gotta be
sweatshirts,
cozy.
sweatpants. Gotta be
It's
cozy.
getting cold out there.
For those football and soccer games.
Mm-hmm. So that's about it for our podcast today.
Next week is all about Halloween, so stay tuned.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to Raider News, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.